Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be beating some leaderboards here on the Star Hollow SMP. So on this server, there are weekly competitions where there are 3 categories that you can try to beat to get on the leaderboards. Those 3 competitions consist of farming, block breaking, and killing mobs. And these competitions reset every single week, but the top 3 winners get emerald blocks for rewards. You do get 7 days to complete this competition, but I did join late and now I only have 1 day and 3 hours left. And as you can see, we are nowhere near the top 5 leaderboard. Well, we are first place on the farming. I did log on last night to do just a little bit of farming, and that's what got us our first place. So let's jump right into this video because we do have a lot of work to get started on. To start this competition, we are actually going to transfer to the Nether because even though this is a beautiful town, this is only meant for farming here. This is actually my first town and my first base that I ever built on this particular server. So now that we're in the Nether, we can officially start our competition grinding. Why in the Nether? Well, because the netherrack blocks are so easy to break. We're also mining at Y level 15, which is where ancient debris is common. Mining at this Y level will be pretty good for us as we won't hit that many lava lakes and we'll also get a chance to farm some ancient debris at the same time. Now remember, we have about 40,000 blocks that we need to break, so I have about 5 pickaxes ready to go. Okay, so let's get started. I first need to find just an open spot because I have been here a while in this area. This looks like a pretty good spot. So let's start. By the way, I am using a netherite pickaxe with Fortune 3, Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. I have been through quite a few pickaxes on this server. Next, I just spent the next hour or so mining through all of this netherrack. Now this part was so boring to me, but I literally just locked in and zoned out and just kept mining those motherfucking blocks. Mine, 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 mine. If you guys don't know, this server does have chat games, so you know I had to eat it up while I was mining. But I just kept at it and I mined, and mined. I was also pretty lucky and came across ancient debris pretty early. I didn't really get all of the quartz because it does take a while to break. Same with the blackstone, it takes way longer than the netherrack, but it does give you good levels. Besides the occasional piglins that would attack me, everything was going pretty good. And I will admit I was pretty lucky because I did come across a lot of ancient debris while I was mining around. This was like my third pick that had run low, but luckily I made a bunch beforehand. I genuinely felt like I was mining for so long already, so I just was curious and I went to check how many blocks I had broken so far. In an hour in, we were at a whopping 17,254 blocks. It didn't seem like much progress, but I was already 4th place and almost there. By this time, I was so tired and I was definitely fed up with being in the nether. I also thought this was a perfect time to go ahead and check how many blocks we've broken so far. As you can see, we are at 3rd place with 28,000 blocks, and we are almost there. Although I was getting so lucky and getting a bunch of ancient debris, I was getting so tired of being surrounded by netherrack. So I continued to break blocks, but I switched up the terrain. Coming back to the overworld, it was way better than being in the nether, of course, but the dirt blocks were way harder to break. I did switch to my shovel for this, and it was way easier since I didn't have to repair my shovel nearly as much as I did my pickaxe. Even though it was working, I did get pretty bored early on digging all of this dirt, so I had to find a different block. Considering soul sand and soul soil is super easy to find in the nether, I just went back to the nether and went to the surface. It had been a while since I last checked how many blocks we've broken, so I just went to check real quick. And to my surprise, we are literally in 2nd place with 37,000 blocks broken. Since I was digging soul sand, I had soul speed on my boots, and that advantage went crazy. After about 10 more minutes, I went to go check the leaderboards, and we are first. So we were so close to 40,000 blocks, so I thought, why not? And we were already here, so we might as well just get a perfect 40,000. After a few more minutes, I went to go check on the leaderboards to see if we were 1st place, and we were. I've joined on this server a couple months ago, and I've been doing these competitions for quite a while now, so I went to go see in the leaderboards how many blocks I've broken in this server. And as you can see, I have mined a whopping 2 million blocks on this server alone. So with that, we are putting down the pickaxe and we are done mining. Well, for now. Thank you guys so much for watching and joining me on this mining extravaganza. And if you guys want to join on these competitions, go ahead and join starhollow.net. And you too can have fun grinding and joining up on the leaderboard. And if you guys have any other servers that you recommend with competitions, please leave them down in the comments below and I'll go ahead and check them out. Now it's time for me to touch some grass.